All right, we're playing the geographical zoo for this one. I'm going to take this. It is the best of these. I got screwed with this stupid thing last time. Oh, it's a sponsor. No, I did not. I was thinking of a different one. I had the other sponsor card, number 3. I will keep this one. Oop. Don't discard, or I'll take this one. Just for the donate at the end of the game. And get an extra card if I don't donate. You know what? I'll take this. Maybe I'll get a better one of these instead. All right, I like this one. That's a better call than what we had, so we'll use these two. Not a lot of good news with these cards here. This is probably the best of them. It's relatively cheap, and it's a tag towards habitat diversity. The rest of it is hard. We don't have any herbivores. We don't have any red or blue. Nothing. So picking out, I guess, the best of the rest. I'm going to take publications. It's pretty easy to put out in general. I just need one science tag. And given my situation, although my association's only a 2, I may be looking for one of these guys. And I may be able to get it because the only one that matters is herbivore. And if not, maybe I take the one with the rep or something like that. I don't know. The other option is to take the orange partnership for this guy, who's a relatively decent animal to put out. It's not cheap, but with posturing 3, that can help early on with income or whatnot. I'm not going to play either of these, so I'm not keeping those. This is going to be harder and much more expensive, although, a good value. You're looking at 20 for 7 plus 2 or 3, depending on the green point. Not terrible. This one I'm not going to be able to get out, so I've got this so I can ignore 1, so that's good for this one if I need to. I can't ignore this science, though. You know what? We'll go with this one. The bamboo forest, I have to get one and then release it, and then that'll make it harder for this, and then harder on the income. So this is probably just better. And again, it's a good ratio money-wise, but not easy to get out early in the game. My stuff. Conservation Zoo, this is probably the best news that I've got, because this is, generally speaking, one that I'm good at. Sponsors, difficult in general. Now, yeah, and I think this thing was the other reason why I was keeping this, but I don't know. I think we'll just do this. I was probably going to have to dump it anyway, regardless whether it's the leopard or the bamboo forest. So we'll see what happens. And I'm not going first, so I'm going to try to play both of these guys. I'm going to start off by building a 3. I'm going to build it here. I know that orange is what I want, but we build that there, so that's going to cost me 1. I'm going to build a 2 here to touch this. So it'll put me down to 20. My hope is to grab this, which will bring the cost of these guys down to 20, and I get $3 for this guy anyway. And then I can play both of them because I've qualify for the partnership with it. That's the tentative plan. I got to do something about getting these out of here, but other than that. Alright, so this thing allows me to get an X token if I do something at a lower level than where the card is. So instead of taking orange now, I think I'm going to move my sponsors down, and then on the next turn, grab the orange. Now, it's possible that red could take orange, but it seems unlikely since he's at the 4 level anyway. So I should be safe to get the orange. If not, I can take maybe a building that I can get something out of, maybe an herbivore building, since somebody took this one here. No, must have been black. So black took the rep bump building. All right, let's get our Americas and the X token. There we go. All right, I'm going to snap this card. That way, after I play my 2 predators, I'm able to do that. I'm going to build a 2 instead of a 1 because I needed to touch orange. There we go, and hopefully I'll be able to, I may not be able, well, these guys have money, so this would be the only problem. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. We get to build our animals. Play this guy there. And posturing 3. I'm going to save at least 3 here. Although... Oh, I get remove and get a bonus. That's right. Let's do that. Do I need money? I don't think so. Looking for projects. I should be able to. I think I'm just gonna take the 2 points. Was I get another one? That's not. Yeah, I mean, I can try to fill up the orange. I've already got the orange. I'm taking the 2 points. Ah! I'll play an extra one. So we're going to put this here. Sorry, here. And then we'll play 3 around it. That's going to give me 1 arrow. Yeah, this is fine. I don't need the card because I'm already full, so we're good. All right, so I can't play any of the cards that I have. I do want to get a second Predator for this. And I think it's going to have to be this. This I can do. I can put it out. I'll have 21, and then another 4 is 25. Be short a little bit, so I would have to grab money with sponsors later. But I think I'm just going to try to get this guy here. So let's do this. Get some money. And then on my next turn, I can snap that. Alright, I need to use an X token so I can snap this guy here. There we go. Alright, I'm going to build into yellow so that way I play this guy, I can get what I need. Leave a bigger spot open too. I don't want that card at all, so let's just draw. Okay. I ignored my original notes and only built a 2 instead of a 3. I was going to use an X token to put this guy out instead. But instead, I've got to do this guy, but that's what I got to do. So, not a good start to the game. All right. Let's see what I need to do here. Now, I would have to get this all the way back up unless I'm going to upgrade it. I can play this, which I'll likely just grab another predator as opposed to a hunter, because a hunter might not work. Looking at habitat, this is a green, so it's something different. Does have a prerequisite though. Although it does look like I'm going to have to get a science tag at some point anyway. Basically, I'm just deciding between $4 and 2 points. I'll probably end up going with 2 points, but yeah, let's just do that. Even if I take 4, I'm not putting this guy down, so it doesn't matter. Black has donated. One for that and one for that. Ugh. That's frustrating. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Your management plan. I'll take the 3rd slot. And we will grab a meeple. It's a Hunter 2, is that what it says? And garbage. Okay. Upgrade. The more expensive of the ones, I guess. No, a cheap one there. That's not bad. And it doesn't give me a new tag. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to plan to play this guy. He doesn't really help me with anything, but he will give me points and money before the break if I can get it done. Alright, so let's play our animal. A little bit more income. Lever our cards down. Got our association ready to do a 4. Looking good. Alright, well, let's get a building. I'm going to take this guy here, I think, so that I can do this with more efficiency. And I have enough to donate. Alright, so I don't have any use for this thing. So I can easily discard it. I'd like to play this, but I can't actually use it when I play it, so that's no good. So I'm just going to go get cash and an X token. We'll just throw away this reptile sponsor. There we go. A bad start after the break, as I've been hit with venom. I don't have any use for that until I get to there, though. What to do, essentially. I'm going to need plenty of money for these guys, and I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination. So I think I'm just going to grab an X right now for it. And it's sort of a waste of a turn, but I'm going to lose like $4 or $6 if I don't do this, so. Alright, so I want to grab this guy. I can play him. He's an herbivore, and he's a new con attack for me. So I'm going to pick him up. Or to build it this way. There we go. On this, so I'm getting close to the green for this one. There we go. Alright, I think I want to grab 4 of those. Take a partner that I don't have yet, and I'm going to be playing the green next. So either blue or red. There's something blue out there, so let's do that. Oh, and I got blue down here. Bonus. Well, let's upgrade the animals. Start working on my rep. And I can donate 3. So let's play our guy. Alright, and then we get the multiplier, and I don't have anything else I can play. Alright, so let's do our double sponsor. Let's get money first so we can do a donation. There we go. And now we get $5 for that. Alright. Alright, so I'm in competition for the 4 habitats with only the red player who only has 3. He doesn't have the bonus to bump it up. He doesn't have enough X tokens to do both. He doesn't have the whatever it is, library, I think, allows you to do a project at 4 instead of 5. So I've got 1 extra turn. I guess unless he can play an animal that lets him do association right after it, and that animal has a blue tag. I don't know if that's even a thing. If it is, well, then I'm screwed. It's fine. So I'm going to take a turn and build. Instead of using 2 X tokens, I'll use just 1 next turn. Get 1 here. This is touching the green, so this is going to be the spot for my pilfer monkey. All right, so our competition for the diversity is gone. red has done the blue instead. Only has one meeple, so can't do this. Doesn't have a way to grab it unless it plays an animal. And still only has 3, so we can easily just take cards. This is decent to snap, however, the blue already has 2, so I don't want to waste my snap on that. I could also just snap this instead, although I can build over that to grab that for later use. But I think I'm just going to take some cards and see what I get. Okay. I don't have a reptile, so these 2 are difficult. Although the reptile is there, so that could be something I go after. I'm dropping this. All right. I've got 5x, and this spot here will give me 3x if I choose that, which I'm going to. So I'm going to spend. I'll spend 3, and that way I can get another, partnership zoo. Let's see. Guess we'll go with this one. Yeah, I actually have to have that one, so there we go. And then we'll do the project and take some income. And then get the 3x bonus. And we can donate for only 4. That's very good. The blue player got rid of his muck socks at Yosemite National Park. This is good for us. We've got a very nice release candidate here as the cougar. He's only worth 5, and we're going to get at this point. Our first point will be 2, and the rest of them will be 3. So 11 for 5 is 6, so that's good. We're going to certainly keep this. There we go, trash that. I should get at least 2 more of these. All right, so let's play my animal. I've only got 1 I can play right now. There it goes. Let's do the pilfer first. So we got this card from the pilfer, which happens to be a card we can't use. We don't have any spots but 2 mountains. We've got them all covered up. But we will continue. And again, probably just take points here. Yeah, I don't have any reason. I could grab this maybe, but I think the 2 points are better. I don't have any reason to do anything else. And I'm done. All right, I'm just gonna do a build. I've got only $7. I need eventually a rock next to, or a 3 enclosure next to rock. I don't want to place it here because I haven't gotten the blue cube off yet, or the cube off the blue continent. So I'm just going to play it over here. I think I might do it here. I don't know that it really matters, but watch, it'll end up mattering hugely later. if hugely is even a word. So that's what I'm going to do with that. All right, I think I'm going to use the next token. We're almost at the break. I want to make sure I get this meeple used. And we'll take the university. I want to take the... if I take the one with the reptile, I'm going to lose... Yeah, I don't know that I want to lose the card. I don't care about losing this one, so I guess first I'm going to take this one, and I'll just upgrade 2 things. And then after the break, I can upgrade, and or I can get the reptile. So we'll do the build, and we'll do the cards. Not worry about the sponsor. There's no need for a sponsor right now, so... All right, let's break. We're at 13. We've got our meeples gone. I don't have any money. I might as well just get an extra X token. Cable car I can't play, so I'll dump it. So after a break, this guy's in my range. So I think I'm going to build a 1 here or something here, grab him, and then this will move into range, and I can play him. So can everybody else. I guess black can't. But it'll give me a spot to put him. I think I can also build something here and clever this cards down. Yeah, let's do that. So we need a 2 and a 1. Let's do that. We'll put it in the red just in case we don't get to use him and get to use somebody in the red. And then the 1 goes here, and we'll get our clever. So no matter what, we'll be able to draw 2. Might actually be able to do the hypnosis and get something else. We'll see. All right, let's play some animals. I do want to play this one. If I play this one, he's 16. This one is 17. That's 33. I don't have $33. So I need to play this guy first. And I have to do the clever. And then him. All right, I don't want to move this one. Guess I put the sponsor down. And now I'll do this. I think I'm just going to take a guy here. Get the 2 points, get what I need there. And then, what is it that I'm doing? Probably this release here. Certainly the release, this, on my next turn. I could do 2 of them. Do I want to do 2 of them? No, let's just do an easy 3. Let's see any reason that I need to do a green. Let's get one of these just to have it. We're at 4, but I'm going to be able to do this next time and grab cash if I want. Yeah, let's donate. That's fine. I got hit by constriction, so I'm going to have to play a couple X tokens. Let's do the release. Do that. Cougar. I need some money, so let's do this. I don't see anything I need to snap anyway, so. Let's do this one since it's by both rock and water and one that I can use. And sure. So this is constricted. I've only got $8 anyway, so just building 3 things should be fine. Let's work on a little bit of income here. I already got this cube done, so we can put our guy there. Do one of these. I guess we can put a 1. Let's put it here. I don't want to take up this spot in case I need something big to go in there. Well, a couple turns ago when I took the extra partnership, I chose red instead of green. Green would have been the better choice. I used hypnosis, got an extra one. Should have taken the green because I do have this, but I messed that up. I'm just going to draw cards, see what I get. I may deal with this one as just to take it off the board for the discard that I got to make. We'll see what my cards look like, though. The first 2 are garbage to me, so take one at a time. Aquatic. Not very good without another aquatic. That's a pretty good card. Pet. Okay. All right, so I got one decent card out of that. You know, I think I want to get rid of this. That's an easy 3 for somebody. Oh, I'm probably not going to play the petting zoo animal, though. Well, we'll get to see what would have come up anyway. And we'll discard this one. What could we have gotten? Something I can't even play. Okay, sounds good. I guess I could have, but I probably want to play 2 things at once anyway. All right, let's put this guy out. I'm going to start with this guy here. He's going to go down here. Leave the blue available in case the hunter grabs a blue that I can get good stuff for. We'll see. All right, get something, hopefully. Let's see. I can play both of them. They're both just going to get me cards, though. But they're blue. So this one will get me 6 points. This one gets me 6 points. Is there anything else that I might want? I could do the clever. I'll lose 2 points, but I'll get to do the clever, although the clever doesn't. I get a clever for this. So I think I want this. Because I'd probably have to take the clever do I want. Basically, the fact that I didn't take green for this is going to cause me to take an extra turn to get to 100. So that was bad, but I guess these are identical, except this one is cheaper for me and 1 extra point. So this is the one we keep. Doesn't matter though. So again, here I can get 6. I can clever this down. Then I have to but I can get 6 with this too. And instead of clevering, I can just move this down to get the 4th X token. Yeah, I think that's the best bet. And that way, when I do this, I can remove a cube and get an extra green point. So I'm going to play this one. Alright, so it took a little while to process, but it's 2 less points right now, but I can get the 2 points back, so it's the same. I don't actually need the clever because I need to drop something down for an X token. If I clever, I'd clever this, and this would be at the top anyway. I need a 4th X token to do what I need to do. So, which is get the building with the reptile. So we'll do that. A little perception real quick. See what we get this time. Ooh. All right. Did that help? I don't have a frickin' one. Oh, great. I mean, this is something I could have used instead. If I had gotten this one instead of the other one, but whatever. All right, so this gets me 1. This gets me 7 points. So I'm keeping this. I don't need that monkey thing. I don't have anything to release. Let's keep this, although I don't think that matters either. But I mean, but I don't want to take the clever. Oh, this is a hot mess. This is going to leave me at, I can leave myself at 80, 84, 85, sorry, 80, 86, 88. This would get me 95. I still don't have one to play. Still need to take 2 turns. I mean, I get more points at the end. What a mess. It's too bad I was dumb. Let's confirm keep on that. Let's just make sure my numbers are right. All right. build on that, maybe. Alright, the rep gets me nothing. I don't need that. I don't need the money. I mean, I don't want clever because I can get 7 points for this. Oh, so, alright, so let's think about this. I can play this, and if this is 88, this gets me to 95. That's next turn. I could then conceivably just take a building and donate, and that would get me to 100. Am I right? Hold on. 88? Yeah, 101 is where I'd be. So I can end it in 2 turns this way. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but let's take the 2. And maybe I get lucky and this comes, within reach or something like that, because I can at least play this, and that's more points. So we'll see. All right, so the red player has made it to 98. I'm going to snap this card. When I play this card, I can get the 2 posturing points along with the 2 greens, so that's 8. But one of the things here, I have enough money to buy this thing for another 7. And then I can grab this for 2 points and then another green, which is 3 more. So if I'm able to donate, which it looks like I'll be able to, let's see, no, it's 4 off. It would be 5 off. Yeah, I'll have $7 more. So in fact, I'll have $9. So I should be able to donate as well. So I'm gonna do that. Too bad that this had moved into position, but it might be the same if red ends it, so we'll see. Yeah, it's too bad that this was not in range last time, or that I didn't take green for this, but well, we'll do our best. All right, so I have 2. I have to use 1 to play it. We're going to take the first slot, get the extra point. We're going to do this. Remove 1 continent marker. We get the map effect for 1. We're going to take the 2 points. Nothing else is better. All right. Play one of these over here. And buy this. Build another one. Doesn't matter. And it will donate. So 111, which is good, but it would have been better if we could have done that the previous turn. It would have been 108 because we would have had to pay extra money for the position, and we wouldn't have had enough for the donate. But ending one turn earlier, for only a difference of 3 points, would have been key. As it stands, A blue player can't do this one. Can't. Well, can he? He can. So he can get 15. So or yeah, so 15 and no donate because he can't get money. So he'll get 15 points. So that'll put him to 110. He'll be able to collect on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll be able to collect on that. And I have nothing, so he's going to be ahead. So it looks like blue is sitting pretty. Although, what do I got? Yeah, and I didn't even get this maxed, so we have to hope that he only gets a 1. And that's probably not going to happen, so he should be fine. Oh, in fact, can he get more? Yeah, he can get 2 more with this. Yeah, 2 more points with that, so we can get, he would need a 0, so the blue player should have us. And again, that was my mistake. I should have paid more attention and grabbed the green and not the red. That mattered a lot. So my bad. As expected, the blue player did win. 35 or 36 turns for the black player. Yep, something as simple as making a blunder on which partnership to check or take cost 1 turn, and 1 turn was enough. He played, let's see, what did he do? Yeah, he just did this. But he wouldn't have had the 4th herbivore to do that. In fact, he would have had to, I guess he could have done the 1, but then he would have lost playing the animals. He would have lost 1 turn, and he put out 2 animals, which was more than 10. So, yep, it cost me the game, but what are you going to do? What did he have here? Rocks, 3. So he got 2. Okay. Pairs of these. So 1, only 2. Okay. And science did almost all of them. Okay. All right. Good game overall.